The ANC's National Executive Committee, which met over the weekend, decided not to disband the KwaZulu-Natal, KZN, provincial leadership. The KZN leadership had voted to eject ANC members who collaborated with the former President Jacob Zuma's MK party during the May elections. In the May elections, ANC support in KZN dropped from 55% in the 2009 polls to 17%, with the lost ANC support going to the MK party. However, despite the party's poor electoral performance in KZN, the ANC's Provisional Executive Committee (PEC) will remain in office. The ANC's National Executive Committee (NEC) resolved not to include the disbandment item on the agenda of its weekly meeting. ANC in KZN provisional spokesperson Mayefta said there is no reason for the PEC to be disbanded, as it is a matter being pushed by a faceless people bent on destabilizing the ANC in KZN. The NEC acknowledged that Zuma's MK party was to blame for the loss of ANC support in KZN. For example, in the eThekwini region alone, the ANC lost more than 1 million votes to the MK party. The PEC has already identified a senior ANC leader who was collaborating with the MK party during the May general elections, and a disciplinary process has been initiated against this individual. The provisional leadership has now begun working on the party's recovery plan, which includes focusing on service delivery issues such as water and electricity supply, and infrastructure in the areas where the ANC lost the most votes. Given that KZN is the ANC's biggest province, the party's more than 50% drop in support in the province contributed to the party's inability to secure an outright majority nationally. Senior ANC leaders who had been pushing for the disbandment of the KZN PEC backed off after being warned that removing the PEC would have implications for the entire NEC, as the ANC also did not do well nationally. There were also concerns that disbanding the KZN PEC could result in calls for the entire NEC to be disbanded, as the current KZN PEC remained loyal to the ANC and resisted the invitation to work with the MK party in its failed plans to take over the province.